I think it's important to note here that we're all having a good time. Alex looks like he's ready to die.
This is the part that will hard cut. I just wanted to be prefaced. Everyone here is having a great time. No one ever sees that footage, ever.
Here's the question.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, whatever time of day you are watching. Welcome to the Victory Roll, and I am coming to you live from Alex Braddock's Shoot Home for this introduction to, I know I say this all the time, my favorite thing we've ever filmed. A little while back, I laid down a challenge. I cut a little promo, I talked a little trash to our friends at Last Match Standing, and if you watched our last video, you know that what we thought was a punishment video wind up becoming a challenge, if you will. So I think I succeeded in my goal. I got Last Match Standing off the couch and back in the game. We'll see if I regret it. Watch the video. But we have 2-on-2, the Victory Roll versus Last Match Standing in a trivia challenge. And before I get into the video, keep your eyes on the Victory Roll channel. We will have an announcement video coming soon. Announcing what? Who knows? But until then, enjoy us getting our friends Last Match Standing back into the wrestling YouTube space with a trivia challenge.
Welcome back to Victory Roll and Last Match Standing, the mashup here. It is time for the Tag Team Trivia Challenge. If you boys lose, you brought it on yourselves, really.
That's fair. I called down the thunder.
And are we confident? I mean, you guys are repping Last Match Standing. I feel like the confidence should be there.
I am supremely confident.
You're looking at 3-time former Last Trivia Standing champions.
I am the first ever and the oldest trivia champion ever.
That is true.
We've got a few of these under our belt.
Yeah. And how confident are we in our wrestling trivia?
You know, I definitely talked smack to Landon on Thursday, not knowing that this was coming. So,
you sure did.
Not confident now, buddy.
We beat your trivia.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So
It was against you guys, so we do have a non-conference win in another promotion.
Okay, so here's how it's going to work. It's going to be real tag team action. So what's going to happen is I'm going to give you, there's 6 categories of 5 questions each. I'm going to give you the category, and then you're going to decide as a team which one of your partners is going to play that category.
This is evil.
All right? So now there are 6. So each team member has to play 3 categories. So there's some strategy there in deciding you don't know what's coming up and all those things, right? And so once you pick a partner, you guys will play. You'll buzz in first. Whoever buzzes in first gets 2 points if they get the correct answer to the question. If you buzz in and are incorrect, the other team then can confer with their tag team partner to try to get 1 point for half credit, right?
We are going to suck. You called down the lightning.
Hey man, you kept it going, all right?
Okay.
You were the meaner one of the two. I contest.
Category number 1 is main events.
Okay.
Which partner is representing each group for main events? Tag team action here.
I'd like to say that I got every single
roll
card.
Yeah.
As you point first.
I got names.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think I should go.
Yeah, you want to go? Okay, Paul's in.
Paul is representing Last Match Standing. Alex Braddock is representing Victory Roll. During our category of main events, get those buzzers ready right here for you. For 2 points, here is question number 1. Which WrestleMania marked the first WrestleMania main event for Triple H? Paul.
WrestleMania 16,
Otherwise known as?
2000.
WrestleMania 2000, that is correct. That is correct. 2 points
It's gonna be a long day.
for,
A long day.
for Paul and Last
Gonna
Match
be a
Standing.
long one.
Oh, good start, good
I
start.
thought you were going
Okay.
to say triple threat. I'm like, oh, that's easy.
We'll reset those buzzers. Get ready for question number 2.
I'm terrified.
Here you go. Who did Hiroshi Tanahashi face in the main event of the first New Japan / AEW Forbidden Door event in 2022 for the interim AEW World Championship? Alex.
Who is John Moxley?
This is not Jeopardy, but yes, John
I had
Moxley
to think.
on the board. On the board. Very well done. Listen, You just needed to get your
Yeah. I gotta get the rest of the buffalo sauce
Yeah.
out. That's what it is.
Well, and if you would have been wrong, you would have had to eat another wing.
That's
so
what
there's
we're
an
doing.
extra
Okay.
risk there.
That's
all right.
That's
Okay,
tough.
2
That's
questions
tough.
in. Here's question 3. Who has had the most WWE main event pay-per-view matches all time? Paul.
John Cena?
That is correct. John Cena, the most all time.
Yeah, I think.
I didn't know. That was a total guess.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
Puts you up to 4. Puts you up to 4 to 2. Two
Yep.
questions left in this round.
Yeah.
Let me clear those
I didn't know
buzzers.
how that would work.
Here's question number 4. Ahead of what WrestleMania did WWE feature both World Championship main events teaming together in a 2-on-3 handicap match on Saturday night's main event? Alex?
I will say WrestleMania 2.
That is incorrect. So for 1 point, that's a team.
I am pretty sure that
It's gotta be
it's either 22 or 23, and I'm pretty sure it's 23.
23 didn't have a triple threat.
A triple threat.
No, 23 the main.
Repeat the question.
No, you're thinking of No Way Out.
Ahead of what WrestleMania did WWE feature both World Championship main events teaming together in a 2-on-3 handicap match on Saturday night's main
Oh,
event?
then it was 22. Because it was the triple threat for the world.
That
and
was 20. So it's not a triple threat. 22.
22. Yeah. It was 22 because Rey
We're gonna give you 10
Rey
seconds.
Mysterio, Kurt Angle, and Randy Orton.
Okay.
WrestleMania 22.
The correct answer is WrestleMania 22.
Ah! We got one!
I didn't even know main event ran that night.
That's when they brought it back
That's when they
from
brought it
like
back.
what 05 to 07.
And you're absolutely right. John Cena and Triple H versus Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton.
I remember that.
There you go.
It's almost like they have 94 episodes of watching matches back.
We have not watched anything from Saturday night's main event.
We watched a recap for WrestleMania 3.
That's true. Okay, last question. Let me clear these buzzers of this category.
5 years ago.
Here we go. Who was the first person to win the IWGP Heavyweight Championship off of Tanahashi in the main event of a Wrestle Kingdom? Wrestle Kingdom 2. Alex.
Who is Perk Angle?
Damn it. That is incorrect.
Yes.
Oh, you have to eat a wing.
You sure do.
We only got 3 left.
Oh, God.
This one's for the victory roll.
Hey.
So it was a strategy, right?
Yeah.
He was just keeping us from 2 points.
Right.
So now
right. So
we
for
get the
1
chance for
point.
1 point. That's an interesting strategy.
We really need each
Totally
other
what he was
right
thinking.
now.
This is what I think it is
Yeah,
about being
so
older.
I wanted to say...
Can we phone a friend?
Oh,
You sure can.
I wanted to say Okada, but Okada didn't come around until later.
No,
So
he
Wrestle
was-
Kingdom 2...
It's like 2007.
Yeah.
I wasn't watching New Japan in 2007. My other guess would be who's an elder statesman from that era.
Right, that's what I'm trying to think through. Kojima?
Yeah? Are we yelling at him?
What about Suzuki?
I'm gonna give you a
No, never.
Really? He never won it?
20 seconds. 20 seconds
20
left
seconds.
for an answer.
I thought I did.
What's Alex Rack, your guess?
I can't think of a wrestler. Just name any wrestler. Any
That's
wrestler.
right.
Any wrestler.
6 seconds. Need an answer.
Brock Lesnar.
The correct answer is Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, I hate myself.
Just name any wrestler.
What championship were we asking about?
The
IWGP
IWGP Heavyweight Championship.
I don't think I knew Shinsuke won that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he did a
Okay.
couple of times.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know he defeated.
I knew he was
wrestler.
IC for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
That happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so through one round, last match standing has 5 points. Victory roll has 2. Still dealing with that win. All right. Category number 2 is 90s wrestling. 90s wrestling. Decide amongst yourselves who will represent each team.
Jump on the grenade.
I was about to say, you were alive longer. That's unfair.
You're-
That's-
I feel good. Yep.
Yep, we'll do it.
So it's you.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. All right. So it's going to be Landon representing last match standing. It's going to be Dylan representing victory
Feeling real
roll
bad
here.
about talking smack now.
Good job, bud.
Well, when you get a question wrong, you have to eat one of those wings.
I mean, I will.
Oh no, that's only for Alex.
It's only for Alex. It's his punishment.
That's not fair.
He should have been better at predictions.
Better to hear than now.
That's right.
We're making the rules up as we go.
I would like everyone to take note of how much Spencer is talking crap. Just take note.
It is not lost on me that I win regardless of what happens at this moment. So I position myself intentionally in the safest possible spot.
Coming from the guy that had to create a golf challenge to win this belt.
And it worked.
And it
He
did.
is
You
the
haven't lost
last
it
trivia
since.
standing champion.
That's right. I knew all these questions are off the top of the dome. I know all of these.
What's this?
I wanted to make sure I remember the order.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Alex is flying in a drink.
Oh, okay. You have no tag team partner on the corner. Nobody's there. Yeah, yeah. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready? Here's question number 1. Buzzers have started. Here we go. Who was the special guest referee for the first WrestleMania match between Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock at WrestleMania 15? Landon,
Mick Foley?
can you be more specific?
Mankind.
Yeah! Mankind. 2
Let's
points.
say, if you don't get this, I'm going to
The correct answer was mankind. The incorrect answer was Mick Foley.
You have to eat a wing.
I told you all from the beginning this was rigged.
Did you know that one?
I did. I
Okay.
second guess myself.
Never second.
Question 2. Who did...
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I did not clear buzzers. I'm so sorry. You're so right.
It's a who question.
Here we go.
Rigged.
Who did Hulk Hogan defeat in his WCW in-ring debut at Bash at the Beach 1994 to win the WCW World Landon?
Ric Flair.
That is correct.
Say, I was
Did you
I was
know that?
beaming the answer.
beat you to
into
the buzzer
your
twice.
Gave
brain.
me the buzzer twice.
Like I was,
The
you
second
couldn't
guessing.
see it.
I wasn't
You
ready
could
for
see
this.
it. I
You
was
guys
so
have
definitely
rules.
The rules were not stated before. Victory rolls being fair and letting the
He
entire
did not
question,
finish the question.
questionnaire and the question Smith read his questions all the way before we buzz.
the question.
Last
That
match
is,
standing, false
I
information.
feel like I just got put in a sharpshooter and the bell's already ringing.
Their inexperience. Their inexperience is
Inexperience.
showing.
That's fine. We know the rules now.
It's alright, it's alright. We're rookies, you know?
Here's question 3. At what large location in Minnesota was the first WCW Monday Night Nitro held? Dylan.
Mall of America.
It is the Mall of America.
I can't hit the buzzer. You have to hit the buzzer.
Dylan on the board there. Very well done. Very well done. You needed that.
I needed that.
Needed that.
I needed that win.
2 to go. Here's question 4. Who did Stone Cold Steve Austin eliminate last to win the 1997 Royal Rumble? Landon.
The Rock.
That is incorrect. So for 1 point, you guys can confer together.
97.
97.
7?
That was not his first.
That's not his first.
96, 97 was the wombo combo there.
Right.
Is that the question? That he won his first Royal Rumble?
It was not.
Can you repeat the question?
I sure can.
Can we get into sentence? Country of origin.
That is in the rules. You can't ask.
Who did Stone Cold Steve Austin eliminate last to win the 1997 Royal Rumble?
Triple H?
That is incorrect. That is incorrect.
Now it comes back to us for 0 points.
No.
Yes,
for 0 points.
For negative 1 point.
For minus 5 stars.
So in the 1998, first of all, 97, 98 was the combo.
that's where I
In 98, he eliminated The Rock last. It was Bret Hart.
Bret Hart.
Bret
See,
Hart.
that's the one where he gets eliminated, but the referees don't see it, so he sneaks back in and just throws Brett
I
over.
got it this time, I promise her.
He was the first one. He was the first one to screw Brett.
Okay. Last question of this category. You ready?
Ready.
Ready? Here we go. Who did The Undertaker defeat in his first WrestleMania?
Seriously? Neither one of you know this?
15 seconds. You can take a
Do
guess
I
at it
jump on
for
the
2
names
points.
and I don't get 2?
Landon.
Jake the Snake.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect. So for a point,
Y'all can
It's
discuss
the
it.
Survivor Series.
All I have in my head, the earliest Undertaker that I have in my head is Yokozuna.
I was joking about
As a Caesar's
yesterday.
That is the
You know what? Let's
earliest.
go Yokozuna. I'm not feeling good about that pick. Let's go Yokozuna.
Wasn't it Giant Gonzalez at Caesar's
Palace.
Palace?
Caesar's Palace.
Mhm.
Well, let me just say that means you're wrong on 2 levels because the correct answer is Paul.
The Murder Fly, Jimmy Snuka.
For the victory roll.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Do it for the content, buddy. Do it for the content.
Okay, after 2 categories.
That one's gonna suck.
Yeah, you didn't even just bite it. You ate the whole thing.
Are they getting hotter as you go? Yeah. Were you at least hungry?
Yep.
Okay. The score stands: last match standing 9, victory roll 4. All right, but still plenty of time. Plenty of time as we go into round 3, where the category is PLEs or pay-per-views.
Oh,
for those
okay,
of you
okay. I'm
in
like,
the past.
please.
You both have done one category, so
Right.
time to decide amongst yourselves.
I think I want this one.
I don't know, dude.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Okay, so we're gonna go Landon and Dylan rematching here in the category of PLEs. Ready?
Ready?
Here's question number 1. Outside of the Big 4, what has been the most frequently held PLE of the 2000s in the WWE? Dylan,
Money in the Bank?
that is incorrect. For 1 point, you can converse together.
I feel like they did No Way Out for a really long time. Yeah. I want.
They brought it back.
Yeah, and they brought it back. I want to say No Way Out.
That is incorrect.
Ah!
Alex, did you have any idea over
I
there?
had no idea. My guess was Money in the Bank.
The correct answer is Backlash.
Oh,
Backlash.
It ran from 99 until like 2011, and then they brought it back in 2016.
Yeah.
I'm like, son of a.
Yeah, Money in the Bank is number 2, by the way.
I
Like,
figured
it's
it was
kinda,
up there.
It's right there with.
Money in the Bank
Yeah,
was
well,
what,
I would have thought that was one of the
2011?
Big 4, but no, it's yeah.
Well, like
That's,
they did it twice in one.
Survivor Series Rumble.
Yeah, so it's one of the. I would consider it a Big 5.
Backlash?
But no.
Oh, Money in the Bank. Yeah, I see. Okay, so that's it. That's all right. No worries.
All right,
Here we go.
all right.
Here's question
Wash.
number 2.
I wasn't gonna-
The final NXT TakeOver was TakeOver 36. What was the name of the first NXT PLE in the post-TakeOver era in December 2021? Dylan,
We'll take a stab. Was it Halloween Havoc? I know they brought that back.
that is incorrect. Incorrect. Last match?
I know it was. Was it NXT Stand and Deliver?
It was not.
Yeah, that was
It's-
pre-takeover era.
it's-
That was.
War Game.
Oh,
Yeah.
love
Like a callback one.
Yeah,
Well,
and
that was
you know,
why I
kinda-
called Halloween Havoc.
yeah, I
War Games!
yeah, not the easiest questions here in this round. That's
We
okay.
did it harder. Yeah, we're taking
That's all right. It's still 9-4. Anybody's game here. Question number 3. At what event did Edge win his first WWE Championship? Landon.
New Year's Revolution.
That is correct. Cashed in.
Sure did. Huge.
Do you know what Vince said to him as he told him to go to the ring? Prove me right.
And he did.
Prove me right.
Prove me right.
Had a pretty good career after that.
Yeah.
I would say.
Until they blew out his tibia, but you know, it's fine.
Here's question 4. Name the 3 pay-per-view events AEW has had every year. Dylan.
That is going to be Full Gear, All Out, and Double or Nothing.
That is correct. That
We're in
is
my wheelhouse
correct.
now. I got AEW.
You are correct. So you just traded off a couple of right answers. Score still stays kind of the same here, basically, right? 5-point lead. As you get into our last question of the PLE round. Here we go. With his first pay-per-view match ever at SummerSlam 2003, who has wrestled the most pay-per-view matches in WWE history with 189? Last match was first.
John Cena.
That is incorrect. For 1 point.
What are you hitting me for? Tell you that.
Can we have a repeat of the
You
Should
sure
I
can.
repeat the question again?
Alex was zoned out. Doing
With
hot
his-
wings.
With his first pay-per-view match ever at SummerSlam 2003, Who has wrestled the most pay-per-view matches in WWE history with 189?
Yeah.
The way you rolled back, I feel like it's obvious, but I'm drawing a total blank.
SummerSlam 2003.
What's his first?
Bruce is first.
I feel like if it's so obvious that Landon has to fall back, my initial reaction is Randall Keith Orton.
That is exactly where I was thinking. We're gonna go Randy Orton.
Is that what you are thinking? Your backup?
Randy Orton was a baby in 2003.
No, he wasn't.
He didn't get to the main event picture. No, this is Brock Lesnar.
The correct answer is Randy Orton.
He didn't main event 2003.
I didn't say main
Main
event.
event.
I said
He did
pay-per-vue matches.
First pay-per-view match.
I said most
I
pay-per-view
had
And then a
matches.
year later, he wins the.
I don't have to eat a wing!
That was the other
Oh,
category.
shit, I was thinking
Most-
main events.
Most pay-per-view matches. That's
Well, then,
it.
yeah, Randy Orton.
Randy
Yeah,
Orton.
Randy.
For those of you keeping up while we're switching categories, the way we did our flavors was 2, 2, 2, and 1. Currently, I'm down to the second hottest flavor, and I have one left, which is the hottest flavor. So 2 wings left. I'm suffering.
It has been marinating
Well,
too.
don't.
so-
All you have to do, Alex, is not get any more questions wrong.
Landon, you walked into my home.
He's kind of got it.
We kind of invited him.
The score is 11-7.
Okay.
You guys cut the lead down by
Closing
one
the gap.
here.
Closing the gap.
We're going to category 4, and the category is All Elite Wrestling.
All right. This
Okay.
If I take it, this is my last
All
one.
right.
Shoot. I'm just such a mark, though.
You know what? I'll take it.
I'm
You
a
know
pretty
what?
big
You
mark.
Okay,
Do
so
you
that
want me to do
means
this?
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dylan.
Yeah.
Dylan is representing a victory roll, which means Alex has to in the last 2 categories.
I'm
Paul
not
won
tapping
the tap.
out, lady behind the camera. I refuse to feed the chickens.
That was the deal. If he wanted to quit at any point, he could just feed the chickens.
Oh, that's right.
But
That would be a.
he looks like he wants to give up. Look at that face. Okay.
I can't. I'm not a member of the pillar. I can't do it.
And that means Landon's showing bias. So, commentary?
Oh. I see how it is.
Okay. It's Dylan versus Paul for the first time.
Camera op number 3 and number 4.
Let's go. Let's go.
I feel like we are now, since we're halfway through, it is a good time to tell you that there is a lightning round at the end.
Oh God.
After the 6 categories?
Correct.
Okay.
With a chance to catch up and
And at that point, if there are any wings left,
Oh yeah.
anybody has to eat.
Well, at that point, Alex Braddock may need ketchup. So
that's
Ketchup. There's vinegar in ketchup.
These
I'm
guys,
not worse.
these guys think they're funny. These
I don't know, man.
guys
They're kinda
think they're funny.
funny. I don't know, man.
okay.
All right, let's get serious.
Here we go. Buzzers ready? What is the newest championship created in AEW? Victory roll.
That is going to be the Continental Crown.
That is correct. Puts you up to 9 points. You closed the gap.
I was gonna say international, so thank you.
You're welcome.
I think it's important to note here that we're all having a good time. Alex looks like he's ready to die.
This is the part that will hard cut.
I don't,
I just wanted to be prefaced. Everyone here is having a great time. No one ever sees that footage, ever. That's
Here's question 2.
okay.
Who is the only man besides Jon Moxley to be a multi-time AEW World Champion? Dylan.
Hangman.
That is
Adam Page.
incorrect.
AEW World Champion.
Yeah.
Paul. Lane.
Charles Montgomery Punk.
Charles Montgomery Punk.
He won it twice.
The correct answer is CM Punk.
He's won it twice.
Oh man, I forgot about that time. That's redacted in my mind.
Well, that's whenever he lost
And
it
it's so many.
2 weeks before, then won it back, but he tore his tricep and decided I don't want to work here anymore.
still counts as 2
It
rings.
still, does still
Still
count as
counts.
2
Yeah.
rings.
3 questions left in the AEW round. Here's question 3. What was the only championship up for grabs in the debut episode of AEW Dynamite in October 2019? Dylan.
Would be the TNT Championship.
That is incorrect.
Okay, so the debut episode. want to say they did. That rings a bell to me too.
20 seconds.
But yeah, let's go women's.
I think women's belt.
The correct answer is the AEW Women's
Oh,
World
okay.
Championship.
Because Rio won it, right?
Yeah.
Rio, yeah.
No, Rio.
So
I miss her.
you
She's
capitalized
so
on a couple of Dylan misses here. Leads back up to 4 as we go to question 4. Big Bill. That's a whole bunch. Brian Keith and Chris Jericho make up what
Oh,
Paul?
The learning tree.
That is correct.
You better respect Chris Jericho.
Hi guys.
respect Chris Jericho.
I was trying to let him finish the question too.
You don't have to.
No,
be
as soon as I heard those 3 names, I'm like,
I knew on Big Bill too.
Alex is suffering.
Here's the last question of the AEW round. What was the stipulation for the All Out 2024 main event between Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland? Dylan.
It was a steel cage match, but it was essentially a death match.
I'm going to call that incorrect.
Incorrect.
Paul?
Was it a 2 out of 3 falls?
I don't think so.
No.
No, they didn't do that. Is this the match where he drank Swerve's blood?
No, this is after that.
Okay. We got 17 seconds. Okay, it wasn't a death match. It was not a last man standing. It was not a cage. Was it a lights out?
No.
They haven't done a lights out.
No. It's probably like a special stipulation just for the match.
Strap, I don't know.
He caught you on technicality.
I did. So I'm going to give you 1 point.
Okay, I'll take the 1.
It is a lights out steel cage match.
Oh, okay.
Completely unsanctioned.
You had it half
That
right.
was the
I
one
almost
with
had
the
it half right.
syringe, the cheer shot. to
Yeah,
the head.
I would have given you a point for
That
getting
was-
lights out.
that was-
So,
that was lights
yeah,
out.
no,
It
just-
was,
Okay.
it was
That-
essentially a death match.
But that was not the one that he drinks Hangman.
No, that was
Texas
Hangman's,
Death.
Hangman's was before.
This is
one
the-
drinking.
this
They
is
did
the-
Texas Death Match and then the Steel Cage.
That's it.
This is the I burned your childhood home down match.
Yes.
Good God.
That was the stipulation. Sorry, so.
He burned his house down. You don't remember this?
Oh no, I remember.
One of the greatest shots in wrestling history. He's sitting there with a
Insane.
glass of whiskey,
Yeah.
just watching it burn.
Insane.
Sociopath.
I love pro wrestling.
The score is last match standing 15, victory roll 10. As we go into category number 5,
You got this, buddy.
it's got to be Alex Braddock, but it could be either Paul or Landon
It's
here.
so
And the
nice.
category is women's wrestling.
That's probably more up your alley.
Yeah, I'm in.
I love
I'm very-
Joshi, but I have a lot of blind spots. You don't.
Okay, Landon versus Alex. How confident are you in women's wrestling?
Yep. 2 more wings.
Are you hungry?
Spencer's forcing it down.
Here is question number 1. Name one of the 2 women with the most all-time eliminations in the Women's Royal Rumble. Landon.
Nia Jax.
That is one of the 2. Correct. The other. Any thoughts?
So many jokes
other
I'm gonna
Rhea.
make.
The other is Rhea. Yeah. Yeah.
So many jokes.
Well done.
I'm not doing it.
Here's question 2.
Not on camera, Paul.
Not
Not
doing
on
it.
camera.
Not doing it.
Thunder Rosa defeated Dr. Britt Baker DMD in what type of match to win her first AEW Women's World Championship? Alex.
It was just a lights out match.
That is incorrect.
It wasn't?
No, I know. Okay.
Landon,
Okay.
for a point, you can consult.
That was my
With Paul.
guess. I don't
Oh,
know.
well, I think I want to say she won it in Texas, so I'm gonna say a Texas death match.
The correct answer is a
Lights out steel cage.
it is a steel cage match. It is a
Oh.
steel cage match.
Because Britt won the lights out.
That's the one where she covered head to
You
toe
had
in
it.
blood.
I knew you had it.
Oh, I can't.
Oh,
I can't.
Alex.
I can't watch
Oh, I'm
this.
so sorry.
I can't do it.
It's turned to pity.
This
Little
one,
bite,
this
little
one
bite.
is an extremely big one.
Little
You gotta do the
I
whole-
will
you gotta
bite
do-
it in half at first.
You wanna
and
split
then
it?
No, no, no,
Okay.
no. This is my punishment. Paul.
All right. I just want to make it a little bit easier.
This is my hell, Paul.
So which sauce Are you
Yeah, what are we
at this
on?
point? Do you know which one?
I forget. Well, I think it was.
They all taste bad at this point.
It's,
They all
it's
are hot.
flavored like suffering.
It has cayenne in it, so I went.
Mm.
I
Oh, so-
stopped at habanero because I figured if I did scorpion, it was just his whole day was
Make
ruined.
sure to lick those fingers.
No.
Just go ahead and do that. Right
Oh God, no! I can't.
Okay. We are only 2 questions into our women's wrestling. Rachel, thanks.
Our backstage help is phenomenal. Hi, sweet girl.
So is our on stage.
We gotta run in.
Okay. Are you safe to continue?
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot I was answering questions.
Yeah.
I spaced out for a second.
Here's question number 3. Who has held the TNA Knockouts Championship for the most days all time?
Who's Jordan Grace?
That is incorrect. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Knockouts, cheap.
Is that obvious? Do you know the answer?
You know, I wouldn't have guessed Jordan Grace, but I can see why you would have guessed Jordan
Okay.
Grace.
Most days all time. Does this include combined reigns?
Yes.
Okay.
Like all time.
Then
Sounds
it's
like-
either
Damn it,
of
I know
those
who it is.
changes.
Yep.
I don't know. This is my blind spot when
Okay,
it comes to
I
wrestling.
need an answer.
I'm gonna go Gail Kim.
The correct answer is Gail Kim.
I didn't help you on that one.
Alex.
We're still a team.
Oh God, I can't.
I didn't have time to recover after this one.
Yeah.
It's just one right after the
It's
other.
all pain.
Well,
Like,
hopefully
there's
it's
all-
all numb, so hopefully it'll.
Uh-huh.
Oh, is that one bad?
Hasn't hit yet.
And to
Okay.
think I wanted to do this,
I know.
I
Do
still
you have
do.
any flashbacks as we're?
Yeah, it's all too familiar. You said you left out Mango Habanero?
You know, I was going to put in Scorpion, but I was like, that feels terrible. Ghost Pepper felt pretty mean.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was trying to get as nice as I could, so habanero is going to be top end.
Yeah,
Still got some pop on it.
Mango Habanero in my brain,
Yeah.
although still has some flavor, is the hottest one. In my experience.
Because when we did yours, we all tried them.
Right.
That was third from the end, and that's the one that I tried them out of solidarity. And that's the one
now,
that killed me.
let's check in on the storyteller, Alex Brett.
I hate all 3 of them. And I hate you.
This is going to be how the victory roll explodes, folks.
So Alex, you're not a fan of spicy food? Is that what I'm to understand?
No, I'm not.
Which is why I went pretty light on them comparatively.
And it is, you cannot tell. The struggle
Well,
is there.
you know,
Do we have some milk?
I said light compared.
No, we're gonna drink it all last night.
Oh, why did you do that?
You knew this was coming.
Yeah, butter or sour cream or coffee, anything with dairy.
I'm fine. Ask the question.
Here's question 4.
Oh God.
At what event did Trish Stratus have her retirement match against Lita in 2006? Landon.
SummerSlam.
That is incorrect. Okay, you guys can converse.
It wasn't Mania.
Yeah, I don't think it was me.
It wasn't Mania. Trish Stratus had a match against Mickey James for Mania.
Just going through it, man.
I've been in a hardcore match with Dale Springs and stepped inside with Simon Phillips. I do not have fear of pain. But holy crap.
What you don't know is this
Is
is
that-
the
is
stipulation
that
for
your
your
next
next match in
punishment?
225. It's a hot one.
Ghost pepper match.
Yeah. You gotta wrestle like that. That's the worst part. All right, need an answer from you guys. What event?
Well, there's no more wings.
It wasn't
I mean,
Evolution. It was an evolution. No, that was way later.
2006.
2006.
That would have been No Way Out, Royal Rumble, Survivor Series.
Pick one.
No Way Out, Backlash, you pick 2 options.
No way out. It's just a no way out.
The correct answer is Unforgiven.
Unforgiven.
It was in Canada that year.
I knew it had to be in Canada.
Yeah. Okay, here's the last question of our women's championship round. Who would hold AJW's WWWA World Single Championship the most times from 1990 to 2006? Landon.
Manami Toyota.
That is correct.
that was
Hey.
I guess.
I didn't have that
That
one.
was from the parking lot.
did not have that
Yeah,
one.
if you don't know who Manami Toyota is, do yourself a favor if you call yourself a wrestling
I
fan.
recognize the name.
Oh
I just
my
did
God.
not have the championship reigns in the back of my head.
You can check out a Manami Toyota match in full description on the Last Match Standing podcast.
That's a hard cut.
We've done 4.
I feel like they've earned the shameless plug.
On
They're up
the
20.
Last Match Standing
I'll take
podcast.
it. I'll take all of
They
this.
are 6 episodes away from 100.
I wanted this. I got it. Here we go.
Okay, we are on to our last category of our main round
I
here.
have to go.
It is Paul and it is Alex, who can miss freely with no wings. Unless, should we make some more? Should we stop?
No, I think he suffered enough.
There's bottles. We could just.
Just do it, man. Just do it.
I'll eat some.
Just do it.
I'm done!
He is done.
I'll eat
the
Maybe that's the penalty for getting them wrong now that there are no wings.
Right, right.
some. Just drink.
the category for our last round is championships.
Okay.
Okay. Buzzer's ready.
He's 1 step away.
Here we go. Alex, look, he's reset and ready to go. Here we go.
You got this, champ.
Who has held the AEW TNT Championship for the most total number of days? Alex.
Crap. I hit it and then I didn't. It's not Cody. It's not Cody's total days combined reigns.
Correct.
I'll say Cody. Cody Rhodes.
He did that for a
I'm very glad you're out of wings. That is incorrect. For 1 point.
Oh, who had it for the... Didn't Ricky have that belt?
I can't remember who had it.
Who?
Oh, Ricky Starks?
He had it for a real long time.
It was a while.
He had it for a while.
I feel like there's
Oh
someone
no,
who keeps going
dude,
back to it.
no. Christian.
Christian.
He had the belt for a year.
Yeah, he had
Christian
it for a
Cage.
bit.
The correct answer? Darby Allin.
Son of a... He won it from Darby.
Ricky never had the TNT Championship.
Yeah,
Oh, he had the
yeah.
FTW for like 2.5 years.
Put respect on his name.
I love Ricky. I miss him.
Here's question 2. Who has held the United States Championship the most times under the WWE banner?
I'll say Cena.
That would be correct.
Really?
Oh, really?
It would be.
Oh,
John
Man, I
Cena
always
5
saw
times.
his most synonymous with the title.
What?
that's what I did
version.
too. But I
He had
had
his own version. of it.
how many rings?
5.
I had him checked out for 4, but I couldn't figure out
He
if
must
anybody
have
else.
lost and re-won, lost
I was
and re-won
waiting for
a
like
lot.
a
Well,
like an
well-
R-Truth, like going back and forth between somebody.
Well, he won it a couple of times before he was a main event guy, and then he
Then
came
he
back
came
and won it
back
a couple
for
of
it.
times as a main eventer
Yeah.
back later. So,
Yeah, him and
Interesting.
him and
Yeah.
Really interesting.
him and Owens
Yeah.
traded it back.
Okay,
and
if
forth
Victor
like
will
3
come back
times.
now.
it is 20-12. They are certainly in reach with the lightning round ahead. So no worries. Here comes question number 3.
Paul can fix that.
Who did Lita defeat in August 2000 to win her first WWF Women's Championship? Alex,
Who's China?
that is incorrect. For 1 point, you guys can discuss. It's a good one.
August
Keep
of
that
2000. August of 2000.
Yeah, I think it's Ivory.
Ivory.
With the question mark on the end of her name.
If I smile, is it at
The correct answer is Stephanie McMahon Helmsley.
Oh,
Damn. That checks.
So there you go.
Do you know who beat Lita for it a month later?
I think it
Ivory.
was Ivory.
Because I was
That's
thinking,
what
well,
happened.
no, I know Ivory beats her for it, and then China beats Ivory for it, breaks her neck, and loses it back to Ivory, and then she comes back 3 weeks later with
Hey, I'm
a
trying.
healthy neck and
Calling
kills
it down.
Ivory in 30 seconds.
Here's question 4. Who has held the now defunct IWGP Heavyweight Championship the most times?
Wait, say that one more time.
Who has held the now defunct IWGP Heavyweight Championship the most times? Paul.
Oh, sorry. Who founded IWGP?
I can't say anything.
It's your turn.
The founder, Inoki.
That is
Antonio.
incorrect.
Oh, fuck.
That's incorrect.
Crap, he didn't say either one of my options. It's either Tanahashi or Okada.
I was thinking Tana because he was in.
He's been around longer.
Is that your answer?
We're going with that?
Going Hiroshi Tanahashi.
The ace.
The correct answer is Hiroshi Tanahashi.
The ace, baby.
I would have said
So when I heard defunct, I'm like,
Oh,
oh, it's the
I was
original
trying to
lineage.
count.
So I got back to the
It's
70s.
No, the original lineage ended very recently.
Very recently.
Yeah, very.
Oh, okay.
With the Power Rangers belt.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, that's bad.
That-
Okay.
I didn't
So
know
good.
that.
Thanks, Coda.
It grew on me, but it's still not as good as the old one.
Yeah.
Okay, last question of the main game here. If you're ready,
You got this.
here we
You
go.
got this.
Listen carefully. The oldest ever WWE Tag Team Champion of this current lineage is Shane McMahon. And the oldest ever WWE World Tag Team Champion of this current lineage is R-Truth. They both shared what tag team partner? Paul,
The Miz.
that is correct.
Awesome Truth and Our Dads Are Rich.
That's pretty much what.
I thought that was the most random connection.
Is that?
Our dads
From-
are rich.
35.
Yeah,
Yeah.
With the World Cup thing
Yes.
that Shane went and won. Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I had to.
I completely.
As soon as
forgot
you
about
said
that.
it, I'm like, I now have them, but Shane has gray hair. That's what is.
Because he was old. He's like 55.
Good
The
lord.
greatest
Okay.
wrestler in the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
The score is 22-13 as we get into our lightning round. There are 10 questions. 10 questions worth 3 points apiece. With the catch, if you buzz in and are wrong, the other team can steal for 5 points.
Oh, God. Oh.
So it is still anyone's game here, and you guys get to play together as one, collective unit here. 10 questions.
I'm not ready.
I only have to program one mind.
Do you see how I wanted this? This is awesome.
Okay, here we
Guess
go.
who
Buzzers
pulled
are ready.
that?
Lightning round. Here's question number 1. Who is the only man to be a 3-time NXT champion? Dylan and Victory Roll.
I was saying Joe.
Yep, Small Joe.
That is correct.
I started to say Finn. I was like, no.
Yeah.
22-16.
My guess was
Random
Jack
house
Shea
show.
because he
Yep,
was there
yep.
forever.
Here's question 2. Who is the only man to be a TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champion?
What?
I remember this. Oh shit.
Landon.
Rockstar Spud.
That is incorrect. For 5 points.
I feel like it's gotta be like
Was-
Edgestone.
Was Santino never wrestled TNA, did he? I know he did the Santino
No.
thing. That wasn't TNA.
He is in TNA, but he did not do
Yeah.
Santina.
Yeah.
That would have been really fun.
Would have been
Well,
hilarious.
this would cut the lead down to 1.
Just
Just to be clear.
The only male to win the Knockouts Tag Team Championship.
Mm-hmm.
feels like some Uber heel stuff or like comedy gimmick. It's one of the two.
That's what I'm thinking it might be.
Who was the guy that stood behind Rick Steiner during Steiner Math?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
the Maple Leaf Muscle. I can't remember his actual name.
Yeah, he didn't win the titles, but I just popped into my head and I needed that random knowledge. This is all you. My brain is burning.
You know what? We're just gonna. What do you say? Who did you say you thought? We'll just put it out
I
there.
need an answer.
It's Stone, the guy that's in NXT right now, that was in TNA for the longest
Oh,
period of time.
Robbie E.
Yeah.
We'll toss it out there.
The correct answer is Eric Young.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Young. Thought about
Damn
that.
it!
I knew it was
Damn
either
it.
Eric Young or
With
Rockstar
who?
Spud, and I went Rockstar Spud. With one, with.
I'm sorry, Spencer. Do you
I actually
not have
remember
that
this.
all
I actually
along?
remember
No,
this.
I wanted Landon to.
He was dating ODB.
Yeah.
Like really, or
He was
like,
dating ODB, and
Shooter.
so they were the champions together.
like shoot dating, or just like storyline dating?
No, I totally read the
The world
story.
may never know.
Okay, it is 22-16.
Okay.
Question 3. Daniel Bryan wrestled what man in the last match of 4 consecutive pay-per-view events in 2013?
Wait, what?
Daniel Bryan wrestled what man in the last match of 4 consecutive pay-per-view events in 2013?
4 consecutive?
4 in a row.
2013.
That's not that early. That's not early. That's about that time.
Dylan.
I'm gonna take a stab and say Bray Wyatt.
That is incorrect. For 5 points.
That was my guess. Oh shit, Randy Orton.
It is Randy Orton.
Son of a bitch. That was because after some, they had like,
13 was 30.
Yep.
Yes.
13 was 30. 13 was 30.
because they had 4 matches and each one had a screwy finish or a dusty finish.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, sorry, Daniel, you can't win like that. Therefore, Randy's still
The
champion.
first- I
right.
couldn't say main event because the first one was the Money in the Bank cash-in after the main event, right?
Mhm.
And then the rest was the follow-up.
Yeah, he beats Cena, and then it's like, oh, by the way, I'm gonna screw you over, Randy. And then Randy comes in.
It's out of reach now, bud.
It is not. There's still 7 questions. There's still 7 questions. There's
And
plenty of
and
points.
if
up.
they suck at all of them.
We might have a
yeah,
chance.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's question 4. What SmackDown tag team was billed as from the wrong side of the tracks? Dylan.
Crime time?
That is incorrect.
Oh, that's who I would have guessed.
Let's just watch some of this stuff.
Oh,
You don't have this.
You got it?
Deuce and Domino
It's Deuce and Dom.
Oh!
No.
with Cherry.
They're Cara. It's true.
I met Cliff. He's really
That's-
nice.
From the wrong side.
That's a
Sure.
pull.
That's a bull.
That's a
Come on.
pull.
There is a picture of me and Cliff Compton. He's very nice.
Right into the camera. That was good. Here's question 5. Name 2 men who were a part of the only season of WWE Legends House.
Wait, what?
Landon.
Jimmy Hart.
That's
And
correct.
Ted DiBiase.
That is incorrect.
Ted wasn't there.
Okay, for 5 points.
Can we have a repeat of the question?
Yes.
Legends House.
Name 2 men who were a part of the only season of WWE Legends House.
So Jimmy Hart was one.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Piper was involved in that.
Mm.
It seems like the kind of wacky
Shenanigans.
shenanigans. No.
When did Piper pass?
I think it's after that. Let's see, Legends House.
Well, I mean, if he was in the show, it would have to be after that, Dylan.
Well, to be fair, the show was recorded 2 years before it aired.
It's fair. It's fair. So DiBiase was not.
Homie, this is all you. This is.
You know what? I'm gonna toss out a random one. Pat Patterson feels like a reality show gold.
And you're using their Jimmy Hart.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is correct. That is correct. Although Roddy Piper also in there.
Yeah,
Also
was in there for
It
sure.
felt like it's, he would have definitely been in there.
Yeah.
What is this? Is this like a Big Brother?
WWE
Yes.
Legends
Yes.
House.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
8th,
I
by
don't
the
know
way.
how I missed this.
Yeah.
Roddy Piper,
It was hijinks.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan,
Yep.
Jimmy Hart, Tony Atlas,
Yeah.
Mean Gene Okerlund, Howard Finkel, Hillbilly Jim, and Pat Patterson.
So
Good
Roddy,
call.
Roddy and
What a fun
Hacksaw got into a fist fight in the first episode.
The early network was a gold mine of just complete garbage.
They recorded all of that in like 2012,
Mhm.
and they were like, "Hey, we have this reality show that we can't air. Let's make our own network." And then 2 years later, they made their own network, and they sold it,
That happened.
and they sold it again.
5 questions to go. 32 to 21.
Okay.
Still within reach. Here's
Legendary.
question 6. At Survivor Series 1994, who was the special guest referee for the casket match between The Undertaker and Yokozuna?
Oh shit, I know this.
Paul.
Walter Payton.
That is incorrect.
What?
It was not the man of the year.
That was so sad. That was so sad.
Oh wait, no, that was at SummerSlam. No.
For 5 points, this would be a big one.
No.
This would be a big one. I sure can.
What?
At Survivor Series 1994, who was the special
SummerSlam.
guest referee for the casket match between The Undertaker and Yokozuna?
I think I know.
This was not at Caesar's Palace. Just no.
I have a guess.
That Undertaker faced Yokozuna at WrestleMania in Caesar's Palace. Yes, that match. That definitely happened. Casket match, Yokozuna. I remember because it was this big casket that they had to put Yokozuna in.
But who was the guest referee?
Now that is
Oh,
a trivia question.
okay, yeah. I remember now.
Yeah, I feel like it's got to be something like
Stupid. Something absolutely.
It is.
it's not.
I remember.
Is it as random of a name as what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are we saying?
You do you.
Don't help them.
Pull out a random name.
The last person you'd expect.
You know what?
It's-
I'm gonna take a wild one because why not? Let's say Macho Man. Why the hell not?
That is incorrect.
That was a pull.
Paul,
He had already debuted in WCW.
Do you remember?
For some reason, I want to say Chuck Norris.
It is Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
It is
Son of a bitch.
Chuck
Not even.
Norris.
And this
That's
is 100.
insane.
And for everybody at home, this is because I watch OSW. That's why I know
There it
any
is.
of these answers.
It's not Last Man Standing if Paul didn't reference the podcast.
What? That's where the Walter Payton came from.
So
that
these
was
questions-
SummerSlam.
Were written with the intent for me to eat wings. Spencer is the villain here.
Whoever you need to blame is totally your call, buddy. Here's the next one.
I'm sorry. I love you.
You did this.
Sure did. Here's question 7. Who won the most recent AEW Casino ladder match at All Out 2022? Dylan.
MJF is the devil.
That's correct.
Because he didn't even really win the match. They just played Sympathy for the Devil. He walked out, took it, rolled out. Felt like I was watching a movie.
Yeah, technically the winner would be Stokely Hathaway, right? That's
Remix Stokely, please, Tony Khan. We know you're watching. You're all over the internet.
32 to 24. 3 questions to go. Here's question 8.
We cannot get one wrong.
Charlotte has held the most reign. Charlotte has had the most reigns of the 2 current WWE Women's Championships. Who has the second most? Dylan.
I'm going to say Sasha Banks because they traded them back and forth
That is
1,000 times.
Incorrect.
Not the current iterations, no.
Damn.
They traded back and forth the Divas
The
belt.
Divas belt.
Yeah.
'Cause that was going to be my guess too, but
Oh, I just sealed the game for us there, bud.
If they get this, it would not be quite out of reach, but it'd be pretty close.
It's either, I feel like either Liv or Becky. Rhea has also gotten quite a few recently.
yeah, but how many times have they both lost the
That's the
belts?
question. Yeah, well.
To have a lot of range, you have to have a lot of losses. Rhea, she won the belt and held it for a year.
Yeah,
She didn't trade it back and forth, she held it.
yeah. I think Becky might be a safe bet.
Didn't she come back and win it in 10 seconds 2 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Look at Becky
Becky Lynch.
The correct answer is Becky Lynch.
We don't know wrestling.
Sasha and
Never said that I did.
Sasha and Charlotte did trade back the Raw Women's
Oh,
Championship.
Women's Championship.
The reason why it's not Sasha is because she barely ever had the SmackDown title. Or what?
Oh, okay. She was
Both, okay, yeah. Because I know they traded them every pay-per-view for a year and a half. It's
Hell,
just,
on Raw.
Yeah.
Because Charlotte would never lose on pay-per-view, but she would lose every fucking Monday night.
2 questions left. Here's question 9. At which of the big 4 pay-per-views, which we've established already, at which of the big 4 pay-per-views did Mean Gene use his iconic line, "Put that cigarette out"? Later.
Royal Rumble.
That's correct.
game.
Royal Rumble 92.
I thought it was SummerSlam.
Put that cigarette out.
And here's the last one. What was the main event of the final single night WrestleMania?
Oh fuck.
Alex Brad?
That was Kofi Mania.
That is incorrect.
No. it
No?
was-
I didn't watch it,
The
so.
main event that night wasn't Kofi. The main event was
Oh!
Becky, Sasha, and Charlotte. No, not Sasha. School Shoes and Ronda Rousey.
The women's triple threat
Yeah.
is correct.
Yeah.
Which means by a score of 45 to 24,
Oh, my age.
the winners of this
You
match,
did about as well as you in predictions, bud.
last match standing,
So they're not getting it back?
came into.
They're not getting it back?
Oh, it's still mine, to be very clear. But it does stay home with us, is the
I
point.
feel like he tricked us.
You guys went on the road into the home, the literal home of the Victory Roll channel.
Oh no.
I need you to look close.
Oh, God,
I know
here
they're
we go.
sitting right here. I'm not gonna BS them. They stepped into my home, my personal space, and said, "You know what? We're gonna put down a trivia challenge." They all three knew that this trivia challenge was coming down, and me and Dylan didn't have time to prepare. How fair of a fight is that? How fair of a fight do you think it is to have a podcast that hasn't recorded an episode in, over a year, 2 years, maybe even 3? And yet, sure, we stopped recording our podcast, but we've been making content ever since.
So what it sounds like is they want a rematch, which I'm very open to the
Landon,
concept.
Yeah.
you want a rematch? I want a rematch. We know this guy wants a rematch. Paul, you in?
I'm in. From one camera to another.
Son of a... Probably where we'll hard cut it right
Oh, wait, but this
That's a
time.
job well done.
No, it's so
But
much
this
fun.
time,
Let's
this time,
do it.
everyone has to eat wings.